Hello. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday night. My name is Adam. I'm with Record Crate, and I have for you another live record sell. And tonight is all jazz. So, looking forward to that. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to make it happen, folks. We're going to make it happen. Let's see. Hey, analog wavelength television. How are you doing? Thanks for popping in. So I think I shared with you guys that I was selected to be part of a Grail sale. It's going to be Sunday at 9 a.m. or whatnot. And I'm going to try my best to make it happen. I'm giving away a record. Hey, Mark Hunter, how are you? Or I'm going to rephrase that. I'm giving away up to $200 in prizes on Sunday. So it's from 9 till 11. And I hope I can keep it going. I hope I have enough grails to keep it going for the entire time. But we will see. I'm still a little unfamiliar with whatnot. So wish me well. Oh, I'm glad you're fine, Mark. Yeah, I'm okay. Okay. I have an update on the snake up in Wake Forest. I think I shared with everyone last night that I found a snake skin inside Record Crate Wake Forest, and then shared it with some neighbors and things like that. Well, as it turned out, my neighbor next door, next consignment, they had a snake in their basement, and then on the other side, they found a snake inside, and unfortunately, the snake lost. And then today I found out that another neighbor, which is 2 doors down, they had a snake, and I haven't gotten the good details about that, so it's kind of interesting. But my snake skin was 52 inches long, and best I can tell, it's a black snake. So there we go. Rather find a black snake than a copperhead any day. Folks, we want to do some records tonight, so let's see if we can make it happen. See anything you're interested in, just put it in the chat. This is Pharaoh Sanders. Pharaoh Sanders, this is $55. It's on this label. Teresa Records. There we go. Sonny Stitt and Paul Gonsalves. Salt and Pepper. This is on the Impulse label. Let's take a look at the label. There you go, folks. AS52, which is stereo. This one is $40. I don't do very well with my jazz sales if it's jazz only here on YouTube, which is okay. I'm really happy to present these and get familiar with myself. This is Frank Sinatra, That's Life. This is factory sealed, folks. It's factory sealed because the inner jacket, the bag, if you would, has a perforated area right there. If you bought it, you just go whoop it off. This one is $70. Thank you, Analog. Someone grab that Sonny Stitt. Salt and Pepper, one of the best Impulse albums, yes. Oh, you like their Frank Sinatra? We can make that happen, sir. Make sure I put every piece of paste under there. Woohoo! And then come Saturday, I'm going to Wilmington, North Carolina for a record show there. And I'll try to get my records in front of a different set of eyes. And hopefully have some success there. Thank you, Sean. I got this pulled right here. And so, Sean, did want to remind you that I will not be here Saturday. This one's factory sealed, Alphonse Luzon. This one's $20, folks. Yeah. Now, I don't know much about this, but if it was open, I could listen to it. But there you go. Ike, Quebec. This is on the Blue Note label. I'll show you the label. This one's $20. Congo Lament. Yeah. This is a German pressing. Frankie Boy and Nancy Girl. Frank Sinatra, Nancy Sinatra, father, daughter. Yeah. I like this old store sticker, $2.50. This is $35, folks. I'll show you the label. It's on the Reprise. There we go. Analog, will like Alphonse. Thank you. I just think it's so amazing. There's so many wonderful records that are factory sealed that are vintage, that are 20, 30, 40, 50, 80, 100 years old. I don't know about 100, but yeah. This is also an Impulse. George Wein and Newport All-Stars. This is stereo. This one is $16, folks. Let's take a look at the label. There we go. This is Louis Armstrong, Ambassador Satch, European Concert Recordings. Let's take a look at the label. Hey, Bob, how are you? Good to see us at Columbia 6i. 1A on one side, 1A on the other. 1A, 1A. Woohoo. This one is priced $12. Recorded during his European concert tour of 1955. That is awesome. I think a lot of people come in to the shop and, you got any Louis Armstrong? You got any Louis Armstrong? And I was like, yeah, it's right over there. Okay, thanks. They like that one song, Hello, Dolly. Thanks for stopping by, Bob. I showed a few earlier. And then last night, the video is still up on my YouTube channel. I did another jazz sale. And this coming Sunday, I'm part of a grill jazz sale on Whatnot at 9 a.m. to 11 Eastern. Hello, Ron. Ron says, hey, Adam. Hello, other vinyl champions. That's so cool. Ron, I hope you're doing well. This is Brubeck. Sensations and Nightclub Recordings. Ron, you have to go back and listen earlier and last night about the snake. This is on the Columbia. This one's $18. How much was this tip? Let's take a look. Da, 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 da. Salt and pepper. This one is $40. $40, Bob. $40. Hysteria. OJC, Original Jazz Classic, Clifford Brown Memorial. Prestige. This one is $18. I think Elvis had a car called a Stoltz, which When I see Stitt, it reminds me of Elvis's car. It kind of looked like a Grand Prix or something, but I don't know much about the car. Other than it was kind of cool looking, kind of flashy. Gato bar beer, totally worth it. Bar beer. Yeah. Yeah. So Gato Barbier. Gato Barberi. There we go. $25. It's on the Flying Dutchman label. Featuring Liston Smith. Ellington, 66. This is on the Reprise label. Let's take a look at the label. This is stereo. $15. And this used to belong to Joe. Joe made sure that when he went to his parties that he came back with it. Charles Ireland, The Great Pyramid. This is $20. I like the back image. I wish they'd use that one on the front. It's on the Mercury label. Just think, Charles Ireland and Rush were on the same label. They were label mates. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I really appreciate it. Oh, Analog will like Charles Ireland. Or is it Erland? Woohoo! Thank you, Analog. I appreciate that a bunch. Yeah. Duke Ellington, this is, I can't remember where it's pressed. I'll find out. Prippin' for the Prom on Columbia. Let's see what it says. Holland. It's a Holland pressing, folks. It's $12. And here's the label. I like the fact that they put up their jazz, which is really cool. Jazz. Oh, that's part of the label. Flutes and Reeds. It's on Savoy. Ernie Watkins, Frank Weiss, Jeremy Richardson, Hank Jones, Eddie Jones, and Kenny Clark. This is $20, folks. Let's take a look at the label. Savoy. Eddie Harris. Love this cover, folks. I've held on to this for years, and I finally decided to let it go. Cool Sax, Warm Heart. It is $14. It's on the Columbia 2i label. Let's see which pressing it is. 1E. It is stereo. And 2C. 1E, 2C. I like this cover. My mom told me that when I was a child, I liked the Green Hornet, but I don't remember anything about the Green Hornet ever. I don't even remember seeing an episode. But this is Al Hirt. He's the king. The Hornet meets the Hornet. The Horn meets the Hornet. Al Hirt. And it has a theme from the Green Hornet. $20. It does have strings on it. And let's take a look at the label. RCA, black label. with a little puppy dog. Shelly Mann. Boss Sounds. This is on the Atlantic label. Shelly Mann and his men. It's Shelly's manhole. Yeah. Woohoo. If you cats are in the North Carolina area, more specifically closer to where I am, our weather's getting ready to change. I'm not complaining about the heat at all, but it's going to change. I think it's Friday it's going to change. There we go. Shelly Mann. Let's see. Raymond, R-A-M-O-N, Orlando. Raymond Orlando. Hey, TARDIS. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. This is, where's Mom? She could read it for us. This is $20. Let's take a look at the label. Here we go. So he's enjoying that wonderful organ there. That's pretty cool. Sonny Rollins, tenor Titan. This is $12. I don't remember why I priced it $12. Let's take a look. It's VSP Verb series. I just don't think it's super valuable. It's $12. The vinyl looks nice. So sometimes people give me a hard time. I don't want to say that. Sometimes people tell me I shouldn't file this under jazz, but I do it anyway. Tangerine Dream with Exit, $15. What did I listen to today in Wake Forest? It wasn't Tangerine. It was Oxygen. Who did Oxygen? Michael, Michelle. I can't remember. But I enjoyed listening to it, that's for sure. This is on the Electra label. $15 for the Tangerine Dream. This is Debut Records Jazz Workshop. And this is J.J. Johnson, Kai Winding, Benny Green, and Willie Dennis. This is $40. Volume 1, Trombone Rapport. Thank you. Jean-Michel Jarre. Yeah, such good music. I enjoy listening to that. In Wake Forest, I have a turntable. It's a Technics. I can stack records up to the sky if I wanted to. But I really like that table. One feature about it is that it will repeat. So I'll put it on repeat. And that way, if I'm ever busy and it gets to the end of the record, it just starts again. And so I'll probably listen to that record for so long. Yeah. Okay. Somebody decided they wanted to rearrange how I had this put in the bag. Let's take a look at this, folks. Oh boy, you're going over here. This is a twofer. This is Cal Jader. Okay. Mongo Santa Maria, Willie Babu, Lonnie Hewitt, Paul Horn, Al Kibben. This is priced $24. Yeah. Unfortunately, on the first track of that record, TARDIS, side 1, first track, there's like 12 ticks. So there we go. Also pulled some records from Wake Forest to bring with me for taking to to Wilmington. And so I got this bag right here with those, as well as some jazz records I brought from Wake Forest. I think we've seen this before, but this is Max Roach's Freedom Now Suite, Record Store Day 2022. Abby Lincoln, Coleman Hawkins, Olantu. This is $20. It was a Record Store Day title. So I had a bunch of these. I sold them out. I was like, okay, I thought I had more. And then I was cleaning last week and I found more. Bob James. Once Upon a Time, The Lost 1965 New York Studio Session. This is RTI pressing. It's limited to 5,000. This is $36.83. This is $25, factory sealed. Peggy Lee. Pretty Eyes. Billy May. $6, Capital. Alrighty. I do appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me. I pulled some blues to take down to Wilmington. Okay. This is the last one right here, folks. There we go. So it's current pressing. Oh, I will tell you this. I did make a house call this morning. Went out there and hung out with this wonderful lady. I got to tell you all about her. She's lived in many places in the United States. She even lived in England. But she was in California when Windham Hill got started. So she was there. She was there and she would go see shows. And anyway, she's moving to a retirement community in Myrtle Beach. So I got all of her records and I got her hi-fi. Got some CDs, some cassettes. And so I got to process those. I still haven't done it. And so that was really neat hanging out with her. However, I was late getting to Wake Forest today, but it was really fun. But she told me that she lived in England. Gross. She said that she'll be glad to continue the conversation, and she might even come on live with me one night and talk about Windham Hill. So that's really neat. But there is I think it's an 80s pressing, but there's a pressing of this record that I'll have to process. But this one is the current pressing of A Charlie Brown Christmas, Record Store Day Essentials. This is $30. Yeah, absolutely. It's gross. So I'm looking forward to processing the Priya Love one. Yeah, so anyway, there was some jazz there. Let's do a giveaway, folks. Let's do a giveaway. Let's see, I got 4 people in the chat. Give me a number between 20 and 40, and who's ever closest without going over is going to win a prize. Okay, you may begin. If you'd like to be eligible to win a prize, put a number in the chat between 40 and 80. Whoever is closest without going over will win a prize. Holy smoke. Okay. All right. Any others? Number between 20 and 40. Who's ever closest without going over will win a prize tonight. Holy smoke. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Da, 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 da. Number 38. Who's closest to 38 without going over? No, it's you, Mark. Congratulations, Mark. Congratulations, Mark. Woohoo. TARDIS, I'm going to get your stuff out tomorrow. I didn't do it today. Should have got at that lady's place an hour earlier. I planned to visit with her. You're so welcome, Mark. Planned to visit with her. Then I was going to stop by the grocery store, but it didn't happen. But I did enjoy spending time with her. Hey, here's a link. I'd love to have you come in and chat with me for a little while behind. Yeah. Thank you so much. If you did watch the replay of this, something didn't sell, reach out to me. Have a good night.